Deep Blue Sea was its great thing about scientists trying to find a cure for Alzheimer's, which resulted into them testing on sharks, making them smarter. Great acting, and overall a great shark movie. So no one really wanted a sequel because this was just great in its own. And now, as of 2018, we know if a very popular movie gets a sequel, it's going to be trash. That movie is from 1999. And this one, well, it's different for sure. This movie is Deep Blue Sea 2. Hang on, let me just take it out of the case. So, these movies... Now, this one was a classic. It was amazing. Awesome. But then, there was then teasers for a second movie of Deep Blue Sea 2. It's been 19 years since we had since Deep Blue Sea was out, but this movie just feels like it was not needed, and it kind of takes its own spectacle. If you don't know what I mean this. In Deep Blue Sea, you got a bunch of scientists who have an underground laboratory to study the sharks. And the sharks are very unique. And what does this movie have? The scientists have an underground laboratory that studies sharks. Oh wow. And then literally, let's not forget that, they also are using the sharks for specific things. This one, they're using sharks to cure Alzheimer's. This one, they're using the sharks to protect the waters. Yeah, I don't know. This movie is, it's something. Yeah, it's owned by Warner Bros., which can make great movies if they're put to the test. If they're like, hey, this movie has to be awesome, And they're not always known for their great act. They're mostly known for their hilarious acting and bad CGI. But on some points, their hilarious acting can be funny, and their CGI can actually get somewhat better. Because this movie was made by Warner Bros. And look at what they were able to create. Really great sharks. You would expect this for the sequel. And no, Warner Bros. Did not do the gosh-awfulest. But the CGI and acting is kind of bad. If you don't know what I mean. But I kind of then understand the reasoning for Deep Blue Sea 2. It's to get the younger audience of today understand what the Deep Blue Seas movie. Although what they literally could do is just get this movie and have them watch it. But the reason this movie was... But there is a flaw I hate about this movie. And no, it's not any of the characters. It's not any of the sharks. But, you see this guy? Yes, he has this little red microchip. And for anyone who's watched the movie, you know what I'm going to be talking about. That microchip controls the sharks. And you'd expect, and when the whole place does get flooded, you'd expect, oh, he's going to use it to lure the sharks away. No, it's like he completely forgets about it. Maybe use it for Bella to disappear. By the way, Bella is the name of the female shark who is pregnant and gets revealed. Sorry if you didn't spoil it. But there are some differences, I guess. I mean, it has bull sharks instead of makos. The sharks are not breed for a test. They breed for protecting the coast. But another thing I noticed is the beginning. In the beginning of this, we have a shark attack. In the beginning of this, we also have a shark attack. But I mean, that's reasonable. Every shark movie has to have a beginning shark attack. But overall, Deep Blue Sea 2, is it worth watching? yeah, I guess. Maybe it depends. If you like to stick with your original classics and don't care about the sequels, then I guess don't watch it and just keep to the original. But if you want, oh gosh, but if you do care and just decide to watch it, then sure. Granted, it's not as great as the first movie, because I literally cannot remember any of the names of the characters. Except for the billionaire. His name is Carl. Yes, I just read that off of the back. Overall, Deep Blue Sea 2, it gets a 7.5 out of 10 for me. It's not good, but then it shows signs of not being bad. But we can probably expect there to be a third Deep Blue Sea coming near. Why? Because at the end they show Bella and her pups survive, so they're probably going to make a third Deep Blue Sea. So yeah, I give this a 7.5 out of 10. And this has actually been my longest movie review. It's probably because I have a lot to compare with this movie and this movie. Yeah, so these are the Deep Blue Sea sagas now. I don't know why I just put the movie like that. Anyways, bye guys. Episode 55. Yeah, episode 55.